Welcome back to my channel, everybody. For today's menu, I'm going to show you how to make this decadent lobster croque madame with cheesy bechamel, fried egg, and just the absolute works. Just like in my last video, I'll be mixing and matching French and American ingredients such as this brioche, Dijon mustard, and Comté cheese with some local Pacific cod lobster and 2 refreshing muscadets from Vignoble Gunther Charot Vineyards in France. This all stems from my time in Paris, thanks to my guide and partner, Taste France magazine and the French Ministry of Agriculture and Food. I had the chance of touring the city and its culinary treasures with a group of uber talented food content creators that helped me see life in France through the lens of many different perspectives. So check out the vlog, the link will be down below. Okay, without further ado, let's dive into the recipe. Okay, so first things first, you want to boil fresh lobster tails for about 5 to 7 minutes, depending on the size, of course. When the tails are ready and the meat is tender yet firm, you're going to remove them from the water and onto a tray to cool down. For the bechamel sauce, you're going to get a pan on medium heat, add in the butter and melt it down. Then you're going to add in the flour to make a roux and cook this for about a minute or so. After that, add in some ground nutmeg and slowly add the milk into the roux until it is fully incorporated with no lumps in it. Then you're going to bring the sauce to a simmer and grate in the Comté cheese and turn off the heat. Cover this with a lid and keep in a warm area until you are ready to use it. Now that the lobster tails have cooled down a bit, break the shell in between a folded towel to protect your hands. Then with a bit of gentle force, you're going to peel the shell away from the meat without tearing it, so you end up with a beautiful whole lobster tail. Here I'm going to slice up some parsley and chives to garnish and flavor the sandwich while I build it. So to start building the sandwich, I'm going to smear a bit of Dijon mustard onto the thick cut brioche. Then I'm going to sprinkle some of that chopped parsley and chives onto each slice, top with a generous amount of chunky lobster pieces, and finally a few slices of Swiss cheese and a grating of Comté cheese right over the top of the lobster. Once the sandwich is built, get a large frying pan on medium to high heat with a bit of melted butter in it, and place the sandwich down open-faced and into a 400-degree Fahrenheit oven for 5 to 7 minutes until the bottom is golden brown and the cheese is super melted. While that's in the oven, you're going to want to quickly fry up a sunny side egg, as perfect as you can, but you just want to make sure that the whites are as cooked through as you can get without overcooking the yolk. Okay, now that everything is done, it's time to plate. So first thing down is the beautiful golden brown lobster sandwich, then the fried egg, a generous drizzle of the piping hot cheesy bechamel, a garnish of chives, and a fresh crack of black pepper. And that's it. Lobster croque madame paired with 2 beautiful muscadets from Vignoble Gunther Charot Vineyards in France. All right, what's up guys? Hopefully you enjoyed my take on this lobster croque madame. Another beautiful recipe with my partners Taste France and the French Ministry of Agriculture and Food. Anyways, I'm gonna dive into this, run through the flavors, and do a little wine pairing. Ooh, let me get my glass. All right, let's get started. I've had a lot of croque madames in my life. I don't think I've ever had a lobster croque madame. All right, bottoms up. I love muscadets. I'm a big Chardonnay guy. These are very reminiscent of a Chardonnay. I'd say a little bit more rounded out, maybe not as sharp as some Chardonnays. Really, really well-balanced drinking wine. Both, again, these are from Vignoble's Gunther Charot Vineyards in France. Another 2 beautiful muscadets. I believe the grape variety is Melon Blanc, which is pretty traditional when making a muscadet. Almost like grapefruit, a little bit of mineral to it, but with the lobster, just a great wine. And it's actually really good with like Comté cheese, brie, maybe some sharp aged Gruyere. All right, I'm gonna try this other one, which is called Anime Mia. It's a beautiful, another muscadet from France, from same vineyard, Vignobles Gunther Chiraud. One thing I really love about this wine, aside from just how great it tastes, is they have this beautiful animation on the front of it, and each bottle is a little different, and it's very farm artistic. You have some of the grapevines, and then it'll be a picture of like a farmer with a pitchfork and things like that, just to kind of get you in the mood from farm to table idea when you see that little animation. Plus it's a nice little, you know, personal touch from the vineyard. I'm gonna try this one out as well. These are both very crispy, refreshing wines. They're very complementary with each other. I mean, I put these in this, on the same table just to give folks a little different variety of white wines if they wanted to, you know, mix and match with what their palates really crave. See, that one's like, they're both powerful in a sense, powerful not in the sense that they're overwhelming, but they're powerful wines. I mean, you really get to taste what they say is the terroir, or the terra, the sort of the ground in which the grapes are grown. You really get a you know, subtle differences from muscadet to muscadet, even though they're made with the same grape, same process, at least relatively, but the earth that they're grown in, just ever so slightly different with minerals. The forwardness of the wine right away. I mean, this one's right on the tip of your palate, easy to wash down. This one kind of hits the back of your palate, but very, very easy drinking wines, crispy, refreshing. These wines are everything I love about wine. So thank you to Vignobles Gunther Chiraud and their beautiful vineyard out in France. Again, thanks for Taste France for partnering with me. Make sure you check out the Paris trip. We did a vlog and a mix and match challenge. Check that out if you guys haven't seen it already. And it was just an absolute blast. So again, that will be in the D box below as well. I'll leave a link there and check that out. It was a really fun Paris vlog, and I think you'll get kind of a fun insight through my lens and some of these other creators of their experience with France and just the wonderful city of Paris and some of the fun things that we got to enjoy there. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you guys enjoy what I do here. If you want to know more about Taste France magazine, I'll leave that in the D box below as well, along with information about the vineyard out in France that I'm featuring here. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time with another recipe. Later, folks.